we go to a performance from the movie Bombay in 1995. Mani Ratnam produced and directed an epic movie, Bombay, and in that movie, Vairamuthu, A.R. Rahman and Hariharan created a beautiful song called Uire, Uire, My Life, My Life. And we are going to listen to that to just resonate with the kind of heartbreak, pain and desolation you feel when you lose love. And in this short version that is being sung by Akalanka Narayankara, it says, "Dearest one, come and become one with me. My beloved, make me one with you. Memories become a part of me. O fair moon, become one with the sky. And if there is love, let it bloom before my eyes. If fate intervenes, make me one with dust." Ladies and gentlemen, Uire Uire from Akalanka Narayankara.
என் சுவாச காற்று வரும் பாதை பார்த்து உயிர் தாங்கி நான் இருப்பேன். மலர் கொண்ட பெண்மை வராம போனால் மலை மீது தீ குளிப்பேன். என் உயிர் போகும் போனாலும் துயரில்லை கண்ணே, அதற்காகவா பாடினேன். வரும் எதிர்காலம் உன்மீது பழி போடும் பெண்ணே, அதற்காகத்தான் வாடினேன். முதலா முடிவா அதை உன் கையில் கொடுத்து விட்டேன். உயிரே உயிரே வந்து என்னோடு கலந்து விடு. உயிரே உயிரே என்னை உன்னோடு கலந்து விடு. நினைவே நினைவே எந்த நெஞ்சோடு கலந்து விடு. நிலவே நிலவே இந்த விண்ணோடு கலந்து விடு. காதல் இருந்தால் எந்தன் கண்ணோடு கலந்து விடு. காலம் தடுத்தால் என்னை மண்ணோடு கலந்து விடு. உயிரே உயிரே வந்து என்னோடு கலந்து விடு. நினைவே நினைவே எந்த நெஞ்சோடு கலந்து விடு. உயிரே.
You don't have to understand Tamil or even much music to capture the pain of his voice and the pain of heartbreak through that song. Now we move on to Chaturi. Chaturi, you are absolutely the expert of what happens to the brain when this happens to the heart. Tell us, it's that painful, it's that hopeless, and it's actually very heartbreaking. Is there a way out? And is there steps to this? What's happening here?
Well, now as human beings, we have certain needs, and it starts with food, sex. So those are basic primitive needs that we have. And then going from there, you want the security, you want the love, and you need certain achievements in life. And we want to be, most of the time, at least near perfect. And to live our life, to fulfill these requirements, and when doing activities in order to achieve these things, we come across loss. Because the things we have in mind and things we want to achieve, and let's say it could be anything, it could be health, it could be a goal in life, it could be a financial achievement. So whenever these things are not met, there is loss. And when there is loss, what you experience is grief. So that's the psychological take on this. And we tend to, sort of when we say grief, we tend to apply it to relationships and so on. But it's rather broad and more complicated than that. Let's say I used to have very fine eyesight and I lost it, and now I have to wear glasses. You might be able to sort of relate to the fact that, you know, the first time you were prescribed glasses, some of you must have been like, oh my God, I have to wear glasses now. So that's a loss. And that feeling that we get, oh my God, I have to wear glasses now, that's grief. That's we are grieving for something that we have lost. So that's why I said that it's rather complicated than that. And it could be the job. But we tend to apply it most to relationships. And it goes like, you know, let's say I lost my dad, or I lost my mom, or a friend. So people tend to apply the concepts to the worst scenarios, like the death. So that's why death, grieving, mourning, all these things are very much spoken about. Similar to that, if we have somebody to love in a romantic way, and we have lost this, then there's grief. So it's the same principle that's coming out. And we go through the same thing. So do you want me to go to the cycle? I have to come to
Yes, quickly, yes.
So, Elizabeth Kubler-Ross is the person who introduced the stages of grieving. So, as I said earlier, she actually described this on death and the dying, particularly the dying cancer patients. And when she was working, she observed that these patients undergo certain stages. Now, when they were diagnosed of cancer, they're like first in belief, disbelief. Oh my God, this can't be happening to me. And they might go on for a few days thinking this is false, the report is false, and this might be a faulty report. So that's denial, disbelief, the shock. Sometimes they withdraw themselves from everybody. So the denial stage comes in. And then, how could this happen to me? Why me? You are angry with everybody. You are angry even with the doctor who diagnosed it. So anger comes up. Then slowly when the time goes, they start telling this to people and opening up. And then they want to discuss about it. And struggling to find the meaning of what this is, how you are going to go forwards with this. So there comes another stage. And then, with that stage, comes the sadness. Oh my God, no matter what I do, I'm having cancer. That brings up the sadness, the weeping, the crying, which after some time takes you to accepting the diagnosis. So this is what Elizabeth Kubler-Ross saw in most of the patients, although it might not be the same in everybody, and some people might actually skip these stages. So there she described the Kubler-Ross cycle, denial, anger, depression, bargaining, depression, and acceptance.
Sorry, just to cut in here, so to apply these stages of grief to heartbreak, can there these are not clearly defined stages, right? You can be angry at the same time be depressed
Yes.
for somebody leaving you, or you can be bargaining, like maybe that person will come back, will they come back, please come back, at the same time very angry that they left you. Can that happen in
Yeah, it can happen. So the same model has been applied in all grieving processes. So that's what I was going to explain, like, cancer, it's the same thing. Because I've been in love, now I have lost it. And I don't want to believe it. How come? How come he is no longer in love with me? And how come she's not holding on to me? And then, you get angry and you try to, sort out as to what has happened.
And how dare they move on by
How dare they move on? Because there are different types of breakups, right? Like sometimes, okay, you get together and then you have a discussion and then you go off your separate ways. Sometimes you've been cheated, right? So then one party is still loving this person, whereas the other person has moved on to another relation.
Right.